Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking. But in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
All right, let's get it. We're ready to go. We're advancing.
Let's get down to the first hole.
You want me to hit my 3-wood because I can't reach the opposite side? Makes sense.
Wow, what a swing.
Come on, slow down.
I'm still in the...
This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
I'm still in the rough
It's certainly
here.
in their favor, isn't it?
Wind is pushing
winning
straight.
breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them
Have
win again this
backspin
week.
though, I think. Oh, come back.
That's definitely left of the green.
This is the third.
And it's just gonna roll down the green. It's crazy.
This one from a long ways away. All right, John, which way is this putt gonna go?
I think this one is going to be breaking hard to the left.
Ooh!
That's the way you start a round.
You buried the
Opening
long
hole
one.
birdie.
Making birdie the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
We buried the long
Here's a look
one,
at the
man.
leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
A little bit right. Uh-oh. Watch your heads.
They can't all be good. John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
Oh boy.
You think about Tom Kim, he burst on the scene at the President's Cup
can I
in
get over that tree?
2022, and he has just exploded since then.
And he's going to continue to get better each and every week as he gets to know these golf courses and becomes more comfortable with them.
Back
He's an
wind,
extraordinary
right on the
player.
hole. Perfect shot. Should put us right in there.
Always got to give it a bit extra out the rough.
The ball is in the fairway bunker. From here, he's got to be thinking 2 putts.
I ain't good.
Watch this thing turn.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a lot to ask right there, but in good shape now. And after that hole, he'll drop to
Rough
1
hole,
over
rough hole.
for the event.
Rough hole.
The tee shot at 3. I think he likes that one.
It'll work. Didn't go far though.
Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160
Wind
out.
coming down.
Wind coming right at him.
This is a 9-iron on the way. That's unfortunate.
I can't hit my clubs right
Wind
now.
took that one offline in a hurry.
This could be a big moment, trying to save par. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, this one's going to go uphill and to the left.
And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. We've made our way to a par 3.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short.
I want to use the swing stick, but I do not want to lose. I want to win every single tourney thing.
That nearly went in. 4 feet remains.
This will be a good bogey.
That one just rolls by. He taps that one in as we head to the next hole.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be winning this one.
The PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
That's well executed. This one's heading towards the green.
You have to hit a shit ton of birdies.
If this goes down. What a putt that was. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
It's going to be so hard to come back.
The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf. And he's safely on the green. Let's find out what's happening over at the 5th hole. A birdie putt awaits. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Slight break.
I'm not seeing too much in this from this vantage point. It should go a little bit to the right.
This one started out on a good line.
Yes. The comeback starts now.
Strokes.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit,
goes
and now
in?
the barranca comes into play.
No
if you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Stop.
Okay, that's going to play. A long putt remains.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
Broke way
and
too
a
much.
4-footer left. For a while, that did not look good, but he finishes strong.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
A lot to like about that one. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Do you want to play 9?
What time?
6:30 at Pembroke.
6:30 at Pembroke.
Yeah.
Buckle up. Take a look at this one.
I don't know. That's kind of late.
Let's check in on Tony Finau.
I know. I was trying to look.
This was his third.
Are you playing by? Do you have people going with you already?
No, not yet.
And
I
now
called
a
you first
six-footer
because
is
you
left.
usually want to play more than anyone else yet.
That
I don't
looked
think
good
so,
for a
dude.
while.
It's so fucking hot out.
He's got this one for par.
I mean,
I just don't want to sweat.
it will cool
Well,
down
after an approach
by
shot
that
like
time,
that,
but
Rich, that
I
feels
get it.
like a wasted opportunity.
I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side.
I mean,
Most
Griffin
players
said he
are
has to
try
be at
and
his
avoid
house
it and
for a
even miss
stove
it,
that's
the
around
fairway
him.
out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill.
Yeah.
Deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to
I'll
miss
ask,
it.
I'll ask Zach
Anything
and Cam,
that's a
but
little bit long
they
will
say
leave you
no,
a
though.
downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Alright, I'll let you know if they say anything. If they're down, would you be down if they say?
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Or just nod up?
This putt for a birdie.
Maybe. Call me back after.
Alright.
See what they say.
Yeah, I doubt they'll say
That
no,
one
but
goes in, the 4th birdie
Alright,
of the
see you.
round.
Alright. Yeah.
He improves to 1 over par for the tournament. Now to the par 4 10th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, stay away from that bunker.
yeah, it did go in the
The
bunk.
ball in the green side bunker. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. It doesn't get much better than that.
Don't you love it when you don't
So.
even need a putter to make birdie? Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
Let's take a quick moment to look at the updated leaderboard. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot
Trying to make a
brilliantly.
comeback here.
You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going
Breaking
forward in 2 and
left.
get rewarded for it.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
That was a heavy break.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. If this putt drops. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
And this one is for his par. A 3-putt for par. That's tough going. And
I'm
with that,
even
we'll
right
stand
now. I
right
need
there at
3
even par.
birdies.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh,
Damn.
a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Oh my God, that almost
Wonderful
went in.
shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
That almost went
Currently
in.
1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
See, I hit a fade. That's a problem.
Oh, that is bombed.
That works.
His second shot here. He's 2 shots back. Going with the pitching wedge here. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
This might be dead straight. Maybe a tiny bit left. Other than that, it's kind of dead straight.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
Oh,
And
short.
that should secure the par on this one.
Dang.
And before we move to the next hole, it is Sahith Theegala leading this tournament. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hopping right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
And now left with this to move into a tie for 7th. Oh, what a round
get
this
in
is.
there.
7 birdies today. Well, there's been highlights aplenty. How about what happened at the 8th? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
2 shots
you
back on hole 14.
Inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently,
I
you
need
can
birdies,
hit it down the
bro.
right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Time to get back to the course.
Daniel Bird
A
Sports
chance
Highlights.
to
Hey
move
everyone,
into the
happy
top
Thursday.
5 on
Happy
the
Thursday,
leaderboard.
you too.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Oh, that
Oh
birdie
my
would have been a
God.
big boost to the card. That putt goes in. Time to make a move.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Going with 8-iron here. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Oh,
Missed
I
it.
thought that was going down. Here's the tap in for par. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer.
It is a
The
bummer,
tee
buddy.
shot at 17.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for
Christian,
his
what's
next
up,
shot here on the
Speedy?
11th.
What's going on?
Oh, I don't mind the look of this one.
Welcome
In
back.
fact, this is looking fantastic.
Moving on up. We've got a story brewing here.
Yes, we do. This player's just outside the top 5, looking for more.
Wow, I thought
Just
that was
missed
in.
it.
This putt for a share of 3rd place. Okay, moving on to the next. As we move on to the next hole, we want to show you that Tom Kim's lead is 1 on the field. Now
Of
to
course it
18, the par
is.
4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
3 feet to the cup. He's done all he can do out there today and ends his round in 2nd place, 1 stroke off the lead.
Second
now
place,
he needs
man.
the leader to slip up to still have a chance.
2nd place, man.
Ridge, that would have been an incredible comeback, but it's not to be.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I gotta say, quite the effort.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
I should have. That's tough. Alright, just gonna put some upgrades on my golf bag. Then we'll get right into the next one. Upgrade. Put that on. Got those on now. Alright, those are upgraded, so now we can go to the next one. Be getting around. I'm supposed to have baseball practice today, but I don't know if I'm gonna go to it yet or not. It's at 6:30, so I'll be able to stream for like 40 more minutes.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth. And out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Well, it's been a super championship so far. Let's see how this one plays out. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Ooh, and the
He's
backspin.
trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Putting for birdie here. He
Go.
sits in first position. The second hole at player Sayona Rich. Less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dog leg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. That got a little out of control, I think.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
No, really?
Great touch. Really nicely played. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Yep,
Currently
easy par.
at -1
Easy
following
par.
that hole. Well, the par 3 third is an absolute postcard here at player Sayona.
It most certainly is. Water on the right-hand side, bunkers short and long left.
Uh-oh, that's
Not
too
very
much.
long, but this picturesque par 3
Come back.
could be painful if you're not careful.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Break. Break.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
This is for par.
Another
He's
par.
currently in a
Another
share of top
par.
spot. The 4th hole at player Sayona is a short par 4, but there's so many different ways it could go wrong for you.
Longer hitters in the game are certainly going to be tempted to go ahead and give her a whirl, but there's a lot of
Get up
trouble
there.
both left and right with water and bunkers. So lay up just a little bit shy of this green, have just a short wedge for your second, but you got to be spot on. This green has got all kinds of movement to it.
Okay, good start at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. An opportunity for a birdie here. And after that hole,
Another birdie,
our
let's go.
featured player leads by 1. The 5th hole at player Sayona Rich certainly makes up for what little was on option at the 4th.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best
no
way
break.
to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
And that'll
No
ensure
break,
he
man.
remains in first place. The 6th hole at player Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you
All
push
right.
your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green
Is
in
that
the
going to be
distance.
too much?
It's got a couple bunkers well
Sit.
shy of it. They're there for
Sit,
aesthetics
sit, sit.
only, but a green that is
All right, sweet.
hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Did
Ooh,
break more.
just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Nice birdie, though.
And it's a 1-stroke par 5
It's a nice
for our leader
birdie.
over the field. And as we get to the 7th at player Sayona, all the drama
A little
happens
bit
at
open.
the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to
Ooh, off
come
the pin.
into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Birdie,
And he's
birdie,
done it.
run,
He's
baby.
held
Let's
it,
go.
And that means he extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Oh,
And
he's
that will
feeling
take him now to 4 under the card. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
A strong par 4 here, Luke.
Stay on the
bunkers
fairway.
on the left and right-hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers, left and right. And a little bit long,
that's
you're going to
dead.
find
That
a
was
waste
dead
area.
perfect.
This is really a
Backspin,
beautiful
come
par
back.
4,
Just
but
stuck.
it can be a little daunting.
This putt is about 8 feet.
Breaks though a lot.
Birdie number 5. And after that, he sits at 5 under par.
I read it.
Rich,
I read
we're
it.
on the 9th tee here at Playa Sayona.
Yeah, we've got waste area down the right-hand side, water in the distance. Driver probably not required off this shortish par 4. Second shot carries a water feature to a green just sitting there in the distance. Very receptive. You're thinking birdie all day long.
Be the number. Be the number. Ooh, almost dunked it.
And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and
more
regulation,
break.
spot on all day. Awesome.
More break.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Choosing the 9-9 here.
Come back.
That's
Stick.
an absolute ripper.
Okay.
What a shot. A good chance to move to 6 under par here. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like it's going left to right.
Drop
on
in
this
there.
putt.
The 11th hole at Playa Sayona is a par 4 that perhaps requires not your biggest drive.
Take the big stick out of your hand. Just play for position, avoiding that bunker and the water down the left-hand side. Difficulty with the second shot is his green's got an infinite edge look. It's really difficult to judge the distance as it looks so much longer
I
than
keep
it
going
truly
long
plays.
with the pin. Then if I switch clubs,
Why
I'm
don't we
going to go
catch up
short.
with Will Zalatoris?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
14 feet to the cup.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Oh. How did it break
And
that
just
much?
a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
How did it break that much? Come on, man.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt is of 9 feet. Never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. On the 13th tee at Playa Sayona, Rich, this short par 4 at 305 yards is gettable, but you can't hit it an inch to the right.
Oh, this is a doozy of a hole. 305 yards, but are you brave enough to take it on? Ooh, you have to be
That still went
awfully
long?
sure of yourself. Lay it up
No
down the
way.
left-hand side and just hit a pitch and run second shot to find this tiny green located at the water's edge.
I knew I was going to be short on
And
that,
tapping
dude.
in for
I
par
messed
on
up
this one.
the power. I
Now,
didn't hit the
4
circle.
shots up after that
It
hole.
was the right line. I would have
The
put it in
13th
the
hole
hole.
at Playa Sayona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
Oh,
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does
overswung.
it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love
Actually ended up
the
working out good. I
design and
overswung
use
that
of
too.
Taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible.
Let's go. We'll take the
It just
birdie.
makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. This is his second shot. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Just missed it.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The finishing stretch here at Player Siona starts here with a par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging.
Don't need to worry about sand, buddy.
But should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Don't need to worry about sand.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Nine feet to the cup. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Oh my.
Moving right to left.
No way. No
Tapping it in
way.
for par. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. This one needs to kick left. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. 11 feet left to the hole. What they say, never up, never in.
Did break.
That was a sensational approach, Rich.
Just
but
missing the
you've got to
breaks
feel like
here.
an opportunity was lost. And as you step on the 18th tee at Player Siona, you're left with a unique challenge of a par 3 to finish.
See, if I hit
Once
5 with
again,
though, it's gonna roll
over
out.
Water, a common theme around this beautiful layout.
I'm gonna go lower wood.
Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a
Fine, I
waste
was gonna be
area.
long either way.
You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. Oh, that's a good line.
And it's gonna come left.
Yeah!
Moments like that deserve another look.
Oh! What a roll! What a roll! Take the W, moving on.
But Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
We don't need an interview. Alright, I think we got time for one more before I have to go to baseball practice.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Oh, this championship's got so much history, so much prestige, and I can't wait to see who wins it this year. And let's see what he can do here today. Nicely done.
Fairway hit.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
She's gonna stick though.
Well, that'll work.
There's
Up
gonna
on
be
the
no
dance floor.
rollout.
Could have been worse. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, that rush past the hole with some serious speed.
You
Well, that's
gotta
a
be
no-fuss
shitting
par
me,
to
dude.
get the round underway, Rich.
You gotta be shitting
Very
me.
nice
How
par
does that
indeed.
not
Very
drop?
solid hole played.
Well, the beauty of Marigot Cove really strikes you straight out of the gates, Rich. Here we are at the second. It's a superb par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3.
That
a
pin
long
lo-
par 3.
that pin
not
location's
much green
insane.
to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in
Break.
gold.
Break in there. Break in there.
Didn't quite get enough on that one. And that should secure the par on this one.
Somebody give that a shadow.
Great touch here.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look
Somebody
at the
give
leaderboard.
that a shadow.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The third hole at Marigot Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever,
370.
Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot.
Looks good.
Not much acreage up there.
Oh.
What a wonderful hole.
A 7-footer right here.
A really good look at birdie.
Fucking knew it was gonna break at the end.
And
you
just a little bit of
mother-
clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that'll see him remain in the same
Fucker.
spot on the leaderboard. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4. And after a par at the last,
What the
a
hell?
chance to perhaps signal some intent.
I could get this on the green, low key. Oh, perfect swing. Be the line. Get the bounce. Go in the hole?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. A putt for the lead.
Oh
Who wouldn't want that? John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this putt is going to start out straight, then take a turn to the left.
Be the
Oh, that
line.
one started on a pretty
the
handy
line.
line.
Be the line. Short.
so
Short.
close.
Short. I mean, we got our birdie.
And it certainly makes putting
That would have been a
easier,
nice
doesn't it?
eagle, though.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last
Ooh,
hole, this player
kept the
finally
driver open,
is
but still
making
gonna run down this
something
hill.
happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
He's setting up for his second shot. He's currently tied for the lead. This is a ball striking
Ooh,
clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego
Dude.
with his approach shots.
Can't putt right
Another
now.
green in regulation.
I cannot putt.
That's a disappointing putt.
Cannot
in the
putt.
end
Somebody
after
help me
such
out.
A terrific shot in.
Somebody give me a
The sixth is a par
somebody
four.
give me a read. Somebody give me a read, because clearly I can't. Uh-oh, that's gonna go to the bunker.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Oh, dude, that little hill kicked it up left. That was
And this shot
perfect.
here coming up from around 130 yards.
Fuck, this is gonna go long. Oh no, I hit it short, so it should be perfect.
This one's
I
going
end
right
up
at the
not
pin here.
going. Oh, it went long.
That's well
It's stuck
played.
though.
Anything on the green from there was fine. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
And that doesn't break as
Just
much
a
as I
short putt
thought.
remaining here.
I can't hit a
He finds
birdie putt.
himself
I
with a
need to be
share of
like
the lead.
5 feet from the pin.
The 7th hole at Marigot Cove is the shortest par 3, but there's
Put
work
this
to
in
be
the
done.
hole, eh?
A little bit of a plateau green on the left-hand side, and then there's also
Overswung
a
it.
sharp runoff from the center of the green all the
Overswing.
way down
It's
to the right-hand
come
side.
back.
When it's on that plateau
Oh,
on
it
the left-hand
almost
side,
dunked.
if you miss it left or you miss it long, you've got bogey or double bogey written all over it. When it's on the right-hand side,
There we go.
What a great opportunity to
go.
hit in there
There's the
close,
bird.
make yourself a deuce.
Welcome to the par 5, 8th hole.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker, placed on the
Be the
left-hand
number.
side of the green.
Be an hour.
This
Roll
hole
out.
is
Don't
outstanding.
roll out.
Oh, this is good.
An eagle putt awaits.
An eagle putt awaits.
Oh, what a putt.
An
And
eagle
that will
putt
take him to
awaits.
4 under.
Come on now.
And he's now the solo leader in this event. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Holy lengthy par 4.
Wow, that was just striped.
Go.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole.
Oh, I like the number. I like the number.
That's nicely done.
Take
All
it.
right, Henny.
Slight,
What's he got
slight
in
break
front of him
right,
here
right
with this
here.
putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position.
I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the
Pitching
other
wedge.
players to come catch
Some
you.
backswing, some
I like their
backspin would be
position.
nice here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Back. All right, it's stuck.
Outstanding approach shot.
Break right
This
here.
putt
Too
of
easy.
about 7 feet to the
Speed
hole.
running it.
All
Fuck.
right, guys.
Ah.
This
Motherfucker.
for 2 birdies in a row.
Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. He's currently sitting in first place. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole.
Money,
Going
money.
and going and going.
5 wood though. It's gonna go long, but
Going with the 5 wood. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
oh,
Putting for an eagle.
oh.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one should move out to the left and then come back to the right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Break.
That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
What the shit?
Here we are at the par 3, 12th hole.
Oh my god. Beat a number. Beat a number.
And
Damn it!
back on that approach.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Damn it!
He can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green. Oh, that's a good way to end
See,
what
it's
was a
good par
challenging hole.
save.
And that's an exceptional
par save.
up and down from the greenside bunker.
Now cut left down that hill.
Ooh,
Get
this
down
one
there.
caught a
Yeah.
good bounce off of the downslope. This
Yeah,
might
we
chase
played
out.
that.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Go, 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 go.
Yes, anytime
Ah,
you can find the
fucking
green and have a
backspin.
putt, you'll take it.
Fucking
A chance to
backspin.
move to 6 under the card with this putt. Oh, that one almost went in, but that slips past the holder's speed. That was pretty straightforward. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Holy, is this a par 5?
Second shot here on the 14th.
Ooh, a little open. I knew it would roll
Well,
off, but
this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Oh.
And that should secure the par on this
Tough.
one. And just checking back in with the
Oh,
standings.
I would
and he
need that eagle
continues
chip to
lead
go
this
in,
tournament.
man.
Ooh, bold play here.
What the?
Going with the
770
chief off the
yards?
tee. Oh, that is crushed. Second shot here on the 15th.
It should roll up to the pin.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
It's a dead straight
Okay,
putt.
Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
And that's a great putt for an eagle.
Look at that. I had like
Seemingly an insurmountable lead
I had
with
6
just
straight
4 to play.
pars and then
Down like his
an
position.
eagle. Let's
Okay, he's holding steady on the
go.
leaderboard after that hole. The 16th hole at Marigot Cove, Rich, might be the hardest par 3 on earth.
Luke, this
Not for me.
could be the hardest par 3
Putting this right in the
I've
hole on the
ever
hardest
seen.
par 3 you
This
said.
could be one of the only par 3s that I know of that you actually should look at laying it up short of this green.
Yeah, screw you.
Because if you
No layups
try
here.
and find the green and you miss it just a skosh out to the right,
Oh.
you could be down there for quite some time. A 60-yard runoff out to the right-hand side from there. What an interesting design this is.
Good shot there, Beamer. This is his second shot.
Oh, it's gonna. So if I hit it here, whatever. It's gonna backspin, but
That's a high caliber shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's
Ooh,
impressive.
kiss the lip.
He just keeps
Kiss it.
extending his
Kiss the
advantage
lip.
over the field.
kiss the lip.
Our leader is building a massive advantage now, 7 strokes ahead of the field. An elevated tee shot to finish up your round here at Margot Cove. And I just think as a person who likes to draw the ball, I just want to aim over that big rocky outcrop on the right.
As long
all right,
as
that's
you
good.
catch it square in the screws, you can go ahead and do that. Anything coming up shy will catch that rocky terrain and go hasta la bye-bye. Second
Hasta
shot
la
will be
bye-bye.
down the hill to a deceiving green that's got some runoff areas, short of the green and also long left.
Come back, come back.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And his
right in
round
there.
will conclude with a par today. Well, that's
Another
worth
par.
reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What a round. 2 eagles. 2 eagles that round. Oh. All right, I think I have time for one more round before I have to go to baseball practice.
The news from the course is that all rounds are now completed, so congratulations to the featured player who has taken out this tournament. Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Arnold Palmer Invitational. Play event. Confirm. I gotta kind of speed run this one. Is the game enjoyable? Yeah, it's pretty fun, nice and chill. Especially when you play with your friends and you take like alternate shots. You can like it's just like a nice chill game. You don't have to try too hard at it.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the
I have to kind of
season-long
speed run
race
this though
for
because
the
I gotta
FedEx
be somewhere
Cup.
at 6:30.
We're
So
back for the finale of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Let's see who will be crowned a champion. Welcome everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey.
I
Henny
gotta
Koyak is
kinda
walking with the feature
speed
group
the
today,
roll here.
and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich,
Sit.
a legendary stop on tour this week. Bay Hill Club and Lodge, Arnold Palmer's place. What can the players look forward to?
more
Well, they're going
break.
to find a course that's ferocious, aren't they? This golf course historically plays firm, fast. The wind is up. The temperatures can be cool. It's a golf course that it doesn't suffer players that aren't tough. And I think that's what Arnold really wanted to have. He wanted a U.S. Open here so badly. Never quite got it. But I can promise you this. Each and every year, these players feel the pain and suffering that Arnold wanted them to have at this venue. It's quite the test.
12 feet to the cup. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
How does it break that much?
Big old left-to-righter.
How does it break that much?
Moving along.
Patrick Stinkfan
Now over
82
to
Johnson.
Max
I got a
Homa.
hole-in-one last night on Pebble Beach.
Okay, as we make our way
Dude,
back
I
to
have yet
live
to get a
play,
hole-in-one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
I mean, I just kind of started playing, so it's gonna
And no
obviously take a
change
little
on
bit
the
to get a hole-in, but
scorecard.
I have
He
yet
is
to get a
still at
hole-in
even
myself.
par. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
I'm kind of speed running this 18 because I gotta
This
be
is a
somewhere
good
in like 20
130
minutes.
club.
Yeah, good job. This wind is getting
So
up out
slight
here.
break.
He's got this putt for birdie.
Oh no, this is what happens when you speed run, dude. You
And
can't hit
just
any
a tap
putts.
in left for par.
Just powering every hole right now.
Let's check out the par 5 fourth.
Oh, I duffed that drive, which is still gonna go straight though.
That was really well played. Well, Rich, not only is Max extremely talented on the course, but everyone seems to love him off the course as well.
The king
Overswing.
of Twitter now roasting all the other players in the
Oh,
field
that
this
worked
week.
out pretty good. If I didn't
What an
overswing it, it would have been like right
unbelievable
next to the
performance.
hole.
This guy's got it all. His swing is phenomenal. The short game is there. Makes the big putts when he needs to. His game all around is as good as anybody's when he's in full
More
flight.
break
It's
is
a lot of
crazy
fun
on
to
that.
watch him play.
And a good job
That was a
there as
birdie,
he
though.
moves to 1 under for the championship.
On a
Gotta
par,
like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
hole one on a par 4 is crazy. I actually almost hit one today on a par 4 too. Well,
That
on a
one's
par
right
4
out
is
of the top
nutty.
drawer.
See, oh
Down the
my
deep
god, I
rough.
knew that was gonna happen.
This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is
That's all I could
just
do.
awful.
Ooh,
Henny,
straight?
you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Another par.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Should I play
Out
like
to
Bryson?
The right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
I still go into the rough. And I still go into the rough. Come on.
Now let's head to Tom Kim.
Dude, I don't care what Tom
Only
Kim is
2
doing
shots
right
off
now.
the pace.
Let me hit
Okay,
my ball.
time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 6th. That one's heading out to the right.
See, I knew it was gonna go long, dude.
He's
Like,
standing over his 3rd shot. He shares top spot.
break right.
Sitting at 1 under.
You gotta be shitting me.
Currently tied for 1st place. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. And at the conclusion of that hole, he
needed a birdie
continues
that.
to trail a Max Homer.
We've made our way to the par 3 7th hole. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. He has this putt for a share of first place. Henny, how tricky is this one?
An uphill left to righter.
And from long range here.
Oh, I like the looks of this. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Here's a look at the way things stand.
I can't
He
find
is
a birdie.
currently in the tie for 3rd place.
I can't find a birdie. I need to find one.
I like that one. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole.
Ooh, this could be real
Just
good.
one stroke off the lead.
This could be real good.
This one is right at it.
Come back. Yep.
Really like that
There it
play.
is.
Now a good look at the hole.
There it
That
is.
one
There's a birdie.
drops. And the person out in front of the field right now is Max Homa.
Come for you, Max Homa.
That is a big-time drive. Let's go down to Henny.
He's got about 140, I'd say.
That's a really nice approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Dead
And
straight
now we
putt. That's
check
what we
in on
like.
Tom Kim from
That's what we
earlier
like.
in the round.
This is his 3rd.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it. Absolutely tattooed that
Set.
drive.
Let's see what happens out of the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Oh,
What
yeah.
a beautiful shot here into number 10. And now a great look at birdie.
Another birdie.
And as
Let's
we
go.
head to the next
We take the
hole,
lead.
Our featured player is up by
Told you,
1.
Max Homa. I was coming for you.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Yeah, how's it break
Missing the
that
birdie
much?
there.
How does it break that
Now,
much?
that's got to be frustrating. Hits such a great approach.
It is frustrating. I don't know how it.
Convert.
Dude, stop showing me fucking
Colin
replays.
Morikawa setting up his shot. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And at the conclusion of that hole, our player is
Yeah, I'm
leading
still
this
up.
tournament, but
This Max Homa
Homer
probably
is in
bogeyed a
second.
hole.
And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those
Dude.
bunkers there, both right and left.
Keep showing me
You find the
replays, bro.
fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Playing from around 230 yards.
It's gonna go long, but
And look at that. Focus solely on
Yeah,
the
see?
green. This is a bold
why would I
play.
do that? Why I should have just laid
How
up.
bad is this lie in the sand, Henny?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is for birdie.
Mark it down. That's
Yeah,
birdie
what a
number
birdie.
5. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
I have to go through
Number
it here.
13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays
Dead
havoc.
straight though.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open
Perfect
up the
swing,
angle for
made
your
a little
second shot.
open.
And it's obvious, you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
This one has eyes for the hole. Currently in first position. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically
I don't need
is the furthest and
replays. I
fastest
don't
on
need
this golf
replays
course.
right now.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at
Oh, short.
20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Strong par 4, your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out
On
of the
hole
trap,
15,
but
definitely
also
gonna need to
you've
hurry
got
this
some
up.
magnolia trees to deal with.
No, I
This
overswung.
is a
That's not
very
good.
difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Oh, I just missed the
That
chip.
was the right distance and the right club. Well done.
Don't
As
show me
we move
replays,
on
bro.
to the
Show me
next hole,
replays every
he
hole.
is
Thank
up
you.
by 5 shots. We've made our way to a par 5.
I'm wondering if he's going to attack this hole. Reachable par 5, extend that lead.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
This is pitching wedge on the way. Wow, what an opportunity here.
That was
A
beautiful.
putt for eagle.
Putt for eagle. Let's go.
Let's take a
That
look
was
at some
beautiful.
highlights of Tom Kim. Before we go back to
Could've
live
probably won the
play,
hole if
let's
I,
take a look
didn't
at the
underswing.
leaderboard.
Or it
And
could have went
after that
over, but I'll
hole,
take it.
Still in front on the leaderboard. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green,
Imagine that winning
you
the hole,
make
I
your
couldn't even
3,
see it.
and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe. Fantastic touch on this one.
We're back. Time to have more live play. And we're looking at the second shot on 17.
Get in.
And it drops.
What a chip.
Incredible.
What
Out
a
of the
chip.
rough into the hole. Thank you very much.
What do you know? My replay.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. This is a 9-iron on the way.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And as he sinks that putt, he will finish with the clubhouse lead.
What a birdie.
And wait for the rest of the field to finish up. And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Let's go. Skip. Alright. Thank you guys for coming out. It was a quick stream, but thank you guys for all coming out. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all those things. I got baseball practice, so I'm going right now. Short stream. I might be live when I get home. Might be live later. We'll have to see. But I know I gotta do a couple things when I get home. I gotta pack. I gotta pack for my trip on Saturday, so I'll be posting YouTube shorts all that week. Saturday, I'll be going away, but I'll be posting YouTube shorts. If you tune into those. But Don Murray said yes. But I'll see you guys in the next.